Hey folks, welcome to the 2026 MLB Opening Day on 3/26/2026 from Fan Field. I will do another stream of the Braves. But let's tune in to the public address announcer right now.
The group joining us today consists of some of our most loyal fan base of the Brew Crew, seasoned seat members. Please join us in giving this group on the field a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opening Day 2026 in beautiful American Family Field. Thank you for joining us for the home opener between the Chicago White Sox and your Milwaukee Brewers. Please welcome to the field the White Sox support staff, coaches, and reserves.
Oh yeah. Doing it. Boo! And folks, be right back.
It's time to meet your 2026 Milwaukee Brewers. First, let's welcome the Brewers support staff and coaches.
Coaches and support staff.
The Brewers reserves. Pitcher number 61, Angel Zeppa.
Pitcher Honor.
This is Grant Anderson.
Grant Anderson.
Pitcher number 53, Brendan Woodruff.
Landon. Woodward.
Pitcher number 52, Kyle Harrison.
Kyle Harrison.
Pitcher number 47, Jeffrey Caden.
Jim. Hayden.
Pitcher number 46, Wayne Rister.
Glenn. Twister.
Pitcher number 25, Abner Uribe.
Abner. Louis. 45.
Number 41, James Woodford. Pitcher number 39, Chad Patrick.
Jack. Patrick. 39.
37, D.L. Hall.
D.L. Hall.
Pitcher number 29, Trevor McGill.
McGill.
Pitcher
Robert.
number 26, Ezra Ashby.
Evan Ashby.
Pitcher number 23, Brandon Sprout.
23.
Number 99, Jeffrey Sanchez.
Sanchez. 98. Montgomery.
Playing the other base, number 20, Miguel Vargas.
Starter.
The designated hitter, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
Batting fifth, playing left field, number 21, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes, number 21.
Batting sixth and playing first base, number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
I'm not even trying to say that name. Number 5,
Number 28,
Sox.
Francis Pereira. Batting eighth, the catches in the bullpen, number 26, Edgar
Henderson P. In the bullpen, the catcher.
playing center field, 0, Luis Angel Acuna.
Acuna, number 0.
Starting pitchers for White Sox in the bullpen, number 64, Shane Smith.
Shane Smith, opening day starter for the Sox. Now, lineup 26, Milwaukee Brewers. Here we go. Pat Murphy. Bryce Tulane. William Contreras. Back second. Back third. Christian Yelich. Andrew Vaughn. Jake Bowers. Sam Frelick. David Hamilton. Garrett Mitchell. Key. Misiorowski. Brewers.
The Brewers are proud of men and women of our armed forces. please join us for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Nope.
America, and lead us in the singing of our national anthem. The Brewers are pleased to welcome back the Whiskey Bells.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
How's the flyover?
There's your opening ceremonies. We've got baseball coming up next. White Sox and Brewers here on Brewer.
For Sunday baseball, packed with family friends.
A new era of Brewers TV is presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Welcome back to Milwaukee. It's the White Sox and the Brewers. Game number 1 of the regular season. We are ready to go. Everybody's ready to go. Another sellout. Fans have been tailgating since the early hours of the morning. As we bring it inside for a little of a flavor. Brewers taking the field. We're ready to get going here in 2026 and looking for a 4th consecutive division championship. Riding up the rail can up into the broadcast booth. Hi again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Brewers Baseball on your TVs, folks. It's Brewers TV. We've got Bill Schroeder, Sophia Minute down to the field, Jeff Levering with you. Thanks so much for being with us. And Rock, it is so great to be back with all.
Yeah, everything went really well in Arizona. Got a little hot, but now we're back in Milwaukee. I don't care if you've done one game in the big leagues or 1,000. You know, opening day here is a special time. The fans are fired up. The guys are fired up. We're fired up. Good to see you again, buddy.
Great to see you too. Speaking of fired up, how about Jacob Misiorowski's going to get the baseball today? His first opening day start. He becomes the 3rd youngest Brewer ever to make an opening day start.
Part of a very young starting rotation for the Milwaukee Brewers. You think about Misiorowski, what he's been through in one single year. After 5 starts, he makes an all-star team and makes an appearance. After 14 starts last year, he's the opening day starter. He was working on some things in spring training, maybe trying to manage that pitch count a little bit better, more off-speed stuff maybe. His average fastball last year went over 99 miles an hour. He got up to 103. He's going to be fired up.
Yeah.
We're going to see some pretty hot stuff out of his arm tonight.
Yeah, he's going to be jumping off that mound pretty consistently. Let's go downstairs, check in with Sophia Mina. She has the back-to-back manager of the year. That's Pat Murphy.
Thanks, guys. Here with Pat Murphy, the reigning National League Manager of the Year. And Murph, you're handing the ball to Jacob Misiorowski, your all-star. How do you want to see Miz control his stuff and his emotions as he takes them out here on opening day?
Well, you nailed it. He's got to control his emotions. It feels like bigger than it is, really, and I think he'll come out, and I think he understands that. He's been through a lot in his career, and I think he's a good version of it.
Back-to-back National League Central Division championships with you as the manager. Why do you believe in this 2026 team?
I the who in the room. I think we have the right who. We're inexperienced. There's a lot of reasons. A lot of people have said we're not going to be good, but I believe and I trust in the team.
All right, thanks, Murph. Good luck. Have fun today.
Thank you.
Pat Murphy, he's always got the right tone, folks. First pitch of Brewers baseball is coming your way shortly. It's opening day. Brewers and White Sox. Milwaukee Brewers baseball is presented by your Wisconsin Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. By Freighter in Medical College of Wisconsin. By Brewer Law Offices, one call, that's all. And by Vanguard, discipline that delivers.
The Milwaukee Brewers are now streaming on Fubo. Watch live Brewers games all season long, streaming live on all your devices. Plus, over 350 top channels. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
40 years, tens of thousands of cases. We wake up every day with a clear purpose to make as big a difference as we can. One call, that's all.
How do you top a season like that? You go back for more. Kick things off at our house. And follow it up with a schedule that's absolutely loaded. Throw in that same flair for the dramatic. Grills on any given night. And giveaways you won't forget. But wait is over. We're back for more.
Be here for the opening weekend of Brewers baseball. Thursday, March 26th, Saturday, March 28th, and Sunday, the 29th. What a start for Misiorowski. Don't miss the first giveaway of the season, a replica American Family Field on Saturday, the 28th. Then bring the whole crew for Sunday baseball, packed with family-friendly experiences, deals, and more. Bring in the Starter Baseball and get your tickets at Brewers.com.
For 50 years, Felco's been the partner of homeowners trust. With the loan township
Ah.
away, the time for a home renewal is now. To celebrate 50 years of trust, we're offering 50% off windows with no interest for 1 year. Early offer for all you early birds. And with My Felco, you can track your project anytime, anywhere. Trust the experts. Trust Felco. 50% off ends Tuesday. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Felco.
For more than a century, we've let America's pastime into our homes and into our lives. But as times change, the game changes. It evolves. And America's pastime becomes something even bigger. Today marks the dawn of a new era of Brewers television coverage. As baseball breaks ground across the globe, the Brewers bring you closer to the action than ever before. Let's get here. Let's start the game.
Yeah.
Onto the field. To where bat meets ball. This is where dreams and reality
Begin. On me.
on the biggest stage. Under the brightest lights. With advanced technology that can turn any scene into a front row seat. And now, of Major League Baseball. Tap into the future of Brewers baseball and experience new memories alongside your favorite stars. Preserving history. The products of the future. Brewers baseball, presented by Major League Baseball, is officially on the air.
And off we go. A live look at the outside of American Family Field. The roof is closed, and we're getting you set for opening day baseball between the Brewers and the Chicago White Sox. Again, with Bill Schroeder and Sophia Minner, Jeff Levery with you. It is the best day
Oh.
of the year, bar none. Opening day. So much excitement, division championships as the Chicago White Sox have lost 100 games for each of the last 3 years. The Brewers on the other side of that coin. They've had winning seasons. They've played all but 2 games in the last decade with playoff implications.
And it's been a really good run for this Milwaukee Brewers organization, and no reason to think that they can't continue it. A lot of the same cast of characters on the position player side. You expect another year under their belt. They're going to be even better going forward. Just a matter of staying healthy for these guys. Young, inexperienced, big arm starting rotation. We'll see how they will navigate through the season.
See Jacob Misiorowski right there. Looks like he's about ready to come out of his jersey. He's so amped up to get himself out on that hill and get this season underway. Just waiting for his final cue. And here he comes.
Here comes your Milwaukee Brewers.
At the ripe age of 23. And he leads his Brewers out on the field. And for Jacob Misiorowski, numbers last year, eye-popping, especially in the postseason. Sometimes not how you start, it's how you finish. And boy, he finished strong.
Yeah, average fastball for him last year over 99 miles an hour, 87 punch-outs in 66 innings. A 5-3 record. The Brewers are 9-5 in his starts. He was 3-0 here at American Family Field in 7 starts. A 3.44 ERA for him here at home.
Lineup that he's going to be facing, managed by Will Venable, second season. See the numbers at 60 wins a season ago, improved by 20 wins from the 2024 season. The starting lineup today looks a little different than it has in years past. They have a lot of youth due to White Sox. Mycroft, Montgomery, and Vargas, Benintendi, Hayes, Murakami, Pereira, Carroll, and Luis Angel Acuna finish out that starting lineup for Chicago. Defense behind Jacob Misiorowski, Rock.
Yeah, our landmark credit union defense behind Miz today. You got Bowers out in left. Remember Churio on the injured list. You got Mitchell in center, Freeland in right. Hamilton, David Hamilton, a name that you're going to get familiar with this year. He's at third base. Ortiz running up the middle, one of the better double play.
And going at second. Vaughn at first. And Contreras behind the plate. Mark Wagner is our crew chief. Bruce Bregman is at first. Carlos Torres is at second.
Just about ready for our first pitch. It is presented by Aurora Healthcare. Miz ready to go.
Miz ready to go.
First pitch of the season.
Ball outside.
And the Brewers TV
101 right off the bat.
the season
Ha.
53. Came over from the Red Sox organization. Here at Crochet deal. He will take
Strike right there.
nice and easy 100 for Misiorowski.
Nice and easy on it. Hang on, folks. I'm trying to still get this 3D mode to work.
Ready to be able to manage that intensity today.
We talked about it in the open, Rock, but Misiorowski concerted effort to throw more off-speed stuff this spring, in particular the changeup.
Change up curveballs. You can basically fastball slider.
So foul back. All square, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Shot from our drone. Just beyond right field. The glass panels. Some of our cool toys we've got now. 2-2 pitch.
Ballpark in mint condition at the start of the year. We couldn't ask for a better looking ballpark. It's in great shape. Ground crew did a great job all winter.
Full count on Chase Mycroft. And a fly ball left. White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
That's gone.
Fastball at 100 miles an hour on Mycroft.
Swing and a miss, 1-2. Come on in if you're brand new.
Took some time last year, was playing in AAA Charlotte, and the White Sox sent him down to the Arizona League. Worked at his spring training facility down at Camelback Ranch. Totally remade his swing. Came up to the big leagues, 21 homers later. 1-2.
1-2.
Fastball to the top of the zone. First strikeout of the season for Misiorowski. Let's check out our Miller Time game plan.
Well, a lot of times, guys on opening day, you got the big crowds, you got the energy of opening day. You just got to play it like just another game in Arizona. Hard to do, but that's what you try to accomplish. Pitch count for the Miz, got to be able to manage that pitch count, maybe get through 5 innings today. Not relying so much on the punch out.
Foul ball. Got a cheap strike on the number 3 hitter, Miguel Vargas. Miz's last time out in Arizona back on the 20th against the Diamondbacks through 86 pitches. You got to imagine the adrenaline is just pumping through his veins.
Yeah. Hang on, folks. I'm just going to hear something.
Have a whole lot of games.
I'll be right back.
14 in all. Here he is on opening day. There's a good pitch. Good slider.
Got the breaking ball going early, this Miz. Brewers last year, a lot of first inning runs at home. Means they had a lot of come from behind wins, right?
Yeah.
Which they did, 97 wins in all.
An offense that just doesn't give up.
Fell back, Vargas stays alive.
And that was 95 miles an hour. Not sure what it was, but a little off the fastball, pretty much down the middle. Maybe a breaking pitch. Yeah, slider. Didn't do much.
Weidroth still smiling after that big home run to lead off the game.
Good way to start the year, huh?
For some, they might just retire after that, right? First at bat of the season, now I'm good.
Only one way to go from there, young man.
3-2 to Vargas. Fastball at 99, back-to-back Ks for Miz.
He's sitting up on the outside corner, and he hit the glove. Perfect pitch by Misiorowski. Excellent command with that fastball.
So 17 pitches in the first 3 batters he's faced. One of the best fastballs in the big leagues. Number 2 in terms of average velocity behind Hunter Green last year. An intensity big swing and a miss. First pitch slider for Miz. Benintendi, 20 home runs a season ago for the White Sox. Doing the DH, and he will DH the majority of his appearances this year for Chicago. Good pitch. Ball and 2 strikes on Benintendi.
Doing a pretty good job on the edges after that fastball that was hit out of the ballpark.
Trying to get out of this first inning, but the Brewers go to work on offense. Misiorowski's 1-2. 2-2. 3 straight fastballs. After all that talk of mixing in changeups,
Haven't seen any.
oh, straight back again, 99. Everything up in the zone with that fastball.
That's what he wanted, really. I mean, off-speed start, though.
Pitch number 23 in the inning, another 2-2 to Benintendi. Foul. Hung in there with that breaking ball. And William Contreras trying to slow things down for Miz.
Yeah. Yeah, that line's going quickly. Up to Contreras to keep him at bay a bit.
Again on 2-2 on Benintendi. Got him. 1-1, and he finishes the inning with a strikeout. Mike Rock on the homer, Miz with 3 Ks. And now it's Bryce Terang and company coming to play for the Brewers.
And the blue moon.
Oh, that is a delicious looking orange slice.
Thank you. That's actually my son's slice. Proud of you, son.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm sorry, this is a slice of your son?
Look, it's an honor to be chosen for a blue moon.
Well, if it's an honor.
Yeah. No! Just kidding. That was a really good one.
The larger one is the dad.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
For 50 years, Felco's been the partner of homeowners trust. With warmer temps on the way, the time for a home renewal is now. To celebrate 50 years of trust, we're offering 50% off windows with no interest for 1 year. An early offer for all you early birds. And with My Felco, you can track your project anytime, anywhere. Trust the experts. Trust Felco. 50% off ends Tuesday. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Velco.
No. Mary, the bookie's toy ring.
You think you know something? Until one day they make an unexpected leap. It's like finding out E-Trade is running with Morgan Stanley, so you can invest and bank under 1 week. Remarkable.
Brewers TV presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Taking a ride on a wire cam at American Family Field. Brewers coming up today. It's brought to you by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Terang, Contreras, and Yelich to top. Vaughn, Bowers, and Frelick. Hamilton, Mitchell, and Ortiz. Right out that starting line. Shane Smith makes the start.
Hey everybody, just give me 1 minute. Let me actually go to commercial quickly. No, it should be coming up here, folks. Let me get, I'll go back up here. As my TV starts to come back up, um,
First time he eclipsed that 100 RBI team.
one out. Hang on. Let me get the downstairs one up and going, okay? Oh, power just went out here, folks, so we have what I call a backup generator. So that way, this thing never goes dead on us. And, yep, this computer didn't go out, so did the TV. Hang on, I gotta put this thing on. Hey, folks. I am back. There we go. And
One to 6-3.
1 to 6 to 3.
We were talking about it, Rock. Here's Andrew Vaughn, first time facing the White Sox since the trade. Brewers sent Aaron Savali to Chicago. And Vaughn, as soon as he debuted with the Brewers, the sky was the limit for him. Over 300 and 9 homers and broken 46 over the last 3 months.
No ill feelings for the White Sox. Probably the best thing to
not good.
Report brought to you by Freighter and
Paul came back on.
Wisconsin. Unfortunately, Jackson Churio landed on the injured list earlier today, dealing with a left hand fracture. Now, that is an injury that he suffered back on March 4th, playing an exhibition game with Team Venezuela preparing for the World Baseball Classic. He continued to play through it. An initial imaging that he had, he seemed fine. He played through it, returned to the team, played in some exhibition games earlier this week against the Cincinnati Reds, and that's when Churio felt some lingering soreness and discomfort with that left hand. And so we reported it to the medical staff. They had an additional MRI done, and that's what revealed the hairline fracture for him. So the timeline for Churio to return about 2 to 4 weeks. Possible he could return in April here, guys. Certainly tough news considering Churio such a big piece of this Brewers offense. Back-to-back 20 home run, 20 stolen base seasons for him. But he said he feels fine. He's going to continue to stay as active as possible. And the idea here is to just let it heal fully, not let this be a lingering injury. Pat Murphy said there was some concern.
No, I was on the wrong game. It went to a different game.
Thank you so much, Sophia. And certainly disappointing when you show up at the ballpark today, and that's the news you get with all of the optimism around opening day. But better now than later.
Yeah, it's better off to get it out of the way right away instead of making it worse. But again, it was interesting. That happened early in March in an exhibition game with WBC. He played just about a month with it. Came up with a check swing in the games against the Cincinnati Reds, and kind of felt it a little bit.
I'll be right back. I gotta go upstairs because somebody needs me upstairs.
Been on the bench with Bruce Bochy in Texas for a number of years. Fastball from his.
That play was that fast. The Angels way back then.
There's Jordan Love. Threw a first pitch today. Green Bay Packers quarterback.
That's great. Yeah, and he won.
But what really baffles me is that people turn down free money by not switching to Geico. Customers could save $900, you know.
Oh, free picture?
It's not quite one. Excuse me, sorry, do you have this in extra small?
Nah.
Oversized is in. Totally.
It feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to Geico.
Outdoor furniture that stands up to the seasons. Amish handcrafted, premium materials, comfortable by design. You choose your colors and pieces. We deliver and set up. Cat Furniture since 1853.
Did I love making full sand diving catches? You bet your season tickets I did. Know what else is that flippin' awesome? You want that flying through the air sort of feeling? Then you have to call so they can help you save money on car repairs. Maybe you hate saving money. It's possible. People still like yacht rock. Plus, they've been around for over 20 years. That's older than most rookies. Get off the bench and into the money-saving game
Self Wheeler throws the walk.
All this technology, it's amazing, isn't it? The ABS system and Craig's own box.
Love it. Every single walk, by the way, brought to you by Feldco for the Brewers when they're on offense. All for Feldco. Pitch to Hamilton is up and away. We've already seen one ABS challenge. The White Sox won that one. Felt like everybody was challenging early on in the spring. Trying to get a feel. Better now than later.
Yeah, it's better off to get it out of the way right away instead of making it worse. But again, it was interesting. That happened early in March. And the next
For him, but he said he feels fine. He's going to continue to stay as active as
Later in this broadcast, Stars 7-day, her first Murakami. Strike three.
little late.
And time called and granted.
Little late. Mark Waitman first laid up by our given time.
Ferreira apologizing to Misiorowski. But it's up to the umpire to grant it. Slow roller foul. Stays on to see the velocity.
Looked like it anyway.
A roster that you've made and you're on the hill. Another 0-2. Got it.
That's fine. Wow.
Hamilton back in the Brewers organization. Traded to the Red Sox for Hunter Renfroe prior to the 2022 season. Brewers got him back with the Caleb Durden deal.
Yeah.
They loved his versatility. We saw him a lot in short while Joey Ortiz was away playing Team Mexico in the World Baseball Classic. But Brewers could use him mostly at third.
Yep.
Had 44, should say 55 solo bases over the last couple of years with the Red Sox.
And when you got like Caleb Durden and you get David Hamilton. There you go.
1-2 again to Hamilton. Runner takes off. Swing and foul. And we're going to get catcher's interference on Carroll. So Hamilton will reach as Frelick was on the move. And a late swing from Hamilton produces the catcher's
An
interference.
emergency hack. Terrell was trying to reach for that baseball and make a throw to second base, and bat hits glove. That's interference. I mean, he got a good piece of that glove as well. Catcher's interference in E2. Scoreboard.
RBI opportunity for Garrett Mitchell. It is good to see Garrett back healthy. Played just 25 games a season ago. Here's our teams with the bases loaded in the bottom of the second. Infield at halfway. And ball one, but a challenge for Carroll. See what the ABS system has to say about it. It's brought to you by T-Mobile.
Yeah, 2 for 2. That will be closer than the first.
scared to even think about my wallet. That said, we'll drive easy on the Geico app. My son's safe driving score saved us even more.
It feels good to take control of your wallet. It feels good to Geico. Everyone has free offers on the latest phones, but T-Mobile gives a lot more. T-Mobile families save over $3,700 compared to the other big guys in the past 5 years. Our experience plans include amazing benefits like Netflix, free dash pass by DoorDash, and a bunch more. Oh yeah, and 5-year price guarantee. So you keep saving. Save on a big scale. Switch to T-Mobile and you can pay off your own phone up to $800.
ACE's Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the helpful folks at ACE. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. From our store to your front door, with service and
Yes.
limits guaranteed.
4-1 Brewers. As you've seen by the 3D mode, I'm back.
Mutual Foundation is funding 5 hours, equivalent to $250 of pound cancer research. Northwestern Mutual and the Brewers proud to partner in curing childhood cancer. 3 RBIs for William Contreras with 1 swing, 3-run double. Brewers have a 4-1 lead, and now Sean Newcomb comes in for the White Sox.
And you see his number is pretty good for Newcomb. 48 appearances a year ago. That was with Boston and the Athletics. 5 of those were starts. Really good numbers. Yeah, for Newcomb.
And he faces Yelich and opens up with strike 1. Newcomb
Strike
has
1.
been around a while. Began his career in Atlanta. He's been bounced around since 2022. Yelich off the end of the bat to third. Vargas throws him out. Brewers are done. They get 4 in the bottom of the second inning. Here's Joey Ortiz first. Dumps one into the bases loaded. Then it was Contreras to clear it. That one broke through after 2.
Life gives us enough to deal with, like doing your taxes, posting in-laws,
Oh, you're still trying to do the beer thing, huh?
and of course, filing an insurance claim. Luckily, auto owners makes it easy. They pay what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
What is that smell?
TaxAct knows early birds get the worm, so you can quickly file the moment tax season opens. TaxAct can help late birds file too. That's right, everyone gets worms. TaxAct, let's get them over with.
Murphy and Proctor has been helping injured
Nah.
people throughout Wisconsin for 25 years. We are a team of trial lawyers who actually try cases in the courtroom with success. We are trusted and respected by judges, doctors, and other lawyers to take care of their family members. We can help yours too. Murphy and Proctor, good lawyers know people.
How do you top a season like that? You go back for more. Kick things off at our house and follow it up with a schedule that's absolutely loaded. Throw in that same flair for the dramatic. Thrills on any given night. And giveaways you won't forget. The wait is over. We're back for more.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball presented by Miller Lite. Taste you can depend on. And by Northwestern Mutual. Discover a better way to money at northwesternmutual.com. Back at it with the leaves. Jacob Misiorowski delivers strike 1 on Luis Angel Acuna. Makes his White Sox debut. They traded in the offseason from the Mets to the Sox, part of the Luis Robert deal. Brother of Ronald Acuna.
Yeah.
right? Knocked it out of the ballpark.
Bunt. Caught ball. 4-1 Brewers. 40 pitches.
Running for base hits.
A lot of hits out there on the field. See that a ton of the Brewers.
By the corners for the Brewers are in.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, Rock, but I see a ton of Justin Turner in Chase Mycroft.
Yeah,
The way
right.
he stands, the hands held that way, his demeanor.
Just doesn't have the heel tap.
Yeah.
And Justin Turner's signature back foot.
Well, if Chase Mycroft ends up being a Justin Turner, that's going to be a good career. 3-1 on Mycroft.
3-1.
And Mycroft uses his timeout. Brewers scored 4 times in that second inning on just 2 hits.
2 hits, lead to 4 ones.
Season, a 3-run double by Contreras.
3-1 double by Contreras. Walked him.
Second walk issued by Misiorowski. 54 pitches now from Miz, and we'll see if that Brewers bullpen stirs ever so slightly.
He's up to over 80 his last time out.
With the off day tomorrow, you can manage your bullpen differently. The Brewers are in a stretch at the beginning of the season where they've got an off day every week for the first 2 months, basically.
Yeah. Good for the pitchers. I assume that pitcher play is about to happen at the end of the year.
Montgomery takes wide, and misses are becoming a bit more drastic for Misiorowski in his third inning.
Pull him off just a little bit, that arm drags a bit, and everything ends up in the zone. That's why Chris Hook's going out.
So seeing something with Misiorowski.
Mound visit.
While they chat, quick message from Gruber Law Offices.
You got a winning team on your side. Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
Quick chat from Chris Hook, try and recalibrate Misiorowski with the middle of the order coming up for the White Sox.
Maybe rushing a little bit toward home plate, arm dragging. Chris Hook didn't have his they keep a keen eye on these guys. Every little thing they keep running.
This pitching group has been so special. Brewers organization for the last decade. Right down Broadway for a strike.
Right down Broadway.
See Montgomery's lips right there? He said, was that a changeup?
At 96.
And back in there 2-2.
2-2.
There's one right after him.
96, 97.
And Blues fans, I'll be right back.
Montgomery, one of the 5 strikeouts for Misiorowski in the first 2 1/3. Got him. 3 straight fastballs. He strikes out Montgomery for a second time.
That last one up in the zone, but he had 2 really good pitches to hit. Took them both. Not sure what he's looking for, but this one a little bit up in the zone.
settle in.
I'm down. Don't overthrow.
Back-to-back Ks for Misiorowski. He's got 7 on opening day, and he gets that shutdown inning. Brewers lead it 4-1 at the end of 2.5.
That is why I don't ride elevators anymore. Okay, what's with you today?
Well, I got away with something I shouldn't have. See that brand new Hyundai Tucson up there?
Yeah.
I only paid.
Jasmine's gonna finish you off. Jasmine! Yeah, you too.
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. A Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now lease the Hyundai Elantra for $189 a month, or get 0.99% APR for 60 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
For 50 years, Felco's been the partner of Homeowners Trust. To celebrate 50 years of trust, we're offering 50% off windows with no interest for 1 year. 50% off ends Tuesday. Call now.
Call 866 for Felco.
You installed this?
Even had a few screws left over.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with farmers, you can get quality and savings.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Rally House. Shop every team down. College and pro. Come on, it's time to go.
The season starts at Rally House. From jerseys and hats to tumblers for game day, it's where outrageous selection meets every fan's style.
Eagles, Wisconsin Badgers, Brewers, Bucks, and the Packers. Rally House. Rally House. It's your city, it's your house. It's the Rally House.
Follow up your fandom in-store or online at rallyhouse.com.
Look at the first Brewers bobblehead of the season when the Brewers give away 25,000 Miz trading card bobbleheads at the game on Saturday, April 11th. That's courtesy of Toyota. Great season Brewers.com/giveaways. Miz trading card bobblehead.
Trade card in the background of the bobblehead.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Miz, he's got 7 strikeouts. He is 1 away from matching a franchise record for strikeouts on opening day. 8 is the record. Peralta did it twice in each of the last 2 seasons. That's Freddie Peralta. Ben Sheets in 2002. It's against Houston.
I was just looking at something posted on my phone.
Ball is out. Funny about Ben Sheets in 02. He makes that opening day start.
Yeah.
April 2nd, 2002 against Houston. Jacob Misiorowski was born the very next day. How about that?
Way to bring it full circle, buddy.
Yeah.
23 years young, when they're 24 on April 3rd.
Amazing, isn't it?
Jake Bowers is at the plate, one away. And a ground ball foul, and we are pleased to be joined on the headset from his seats, the chairman and principal owner of the Milwaukee Brewers, Mark Attanasio. Mark, great to see you. How about this crowd on opening day?
This crowd, how about this offense?
The offense has been churned and burned for the last few years. A lot of discussion around the pitching, of course, but it's so fun to watch this team play offense day in and day out, isn't it?
Offense, defense, base running, everything. I mean, I was into the press conference today going, how is it you all win? Pretty much do everything. Everything you need to do in baseball.
Yeah, that's amazing, Mark. You know, looking at this ballpark, it's hard to believe it, as old as it is. It looks brand new. I mean, can you tell us maybe some of the nuances of the ballpark, something that we didn't have last year?
Well, sure. And by the way, I was with Governor and Governor Rivers and Democrats and Republicans all across Boston. This group really did an outstanding job to allow us to do
success of this organization for the last decade. This is the golden era of Milwaukee Brewers baseball. Would you agree with that assessment along with everything that's taken place?
Yeah, we got a lot of banners. You can say hi to the cameras right here. Say hi. That's funny. We got a lot of banners up in it. A lot of it is, since we both come in the parks, I'd say we've had a great 20 years. And of course, we don't have this beautiful ballpark without, Commissioner Steele is there reminding me. And so, it's community effort, part of the league since 1970.
Yeah, some of your stuff, Mark, is well documented. Some of your messages to the team on opening day, or maybe even in spring training. I mean, what was your message to the team? Were you able to talk to them today?
No, today, I leave it to Mark for opening day. I talk to the team now, just opening camp, and then, whenever the last game is, probably just talk to players individually. We have so many young players coming up, and not only on the field with us now, but that are going to be here this year, next year, that I level set some of our family values for the whole group. I told Yoli afterward that, he's heard this for like 8 years. For the young guys. By the way, I heard you talking about Miz and his birthday was Sheeter. Jesus Madej was born in like 2007. It was like our third season.
That's hard to believe, isn't it?
Where did the time go?
Mark, I want to ask you about a couple of the big keys in that clubhouse. Christian Yelich, Brandon Woodruff. With the way Pat Murphy talks about having pillars, about guys that this team is built upon, having a guy like Yelich, having a guy like Brandon Woodruff stay in the Brewers uniform, it has to be just such a great thing to see those guys, the consistency they bring every day.
Yeah, and how they go about their jobs, and of course then their exceptional performance. So among other things, it shows the young guys that you can have a career into your 30s if you take care of yourself and you keep working and getting better. And by the way, nothing better than Woody having his family, his kids out, they wall leather and Tyler.
Yeah.
And it's just, we emphasize family values, and Woodruff's are the best example of that.
You've got a front row seat right now watching Misiorowski pitch. You saw him come up last year and how special it is. From that vantage point where you are right now, it is as electric as it looks, right?
Yeah, actually, we know, you know that you're getting spoiled, and now that he's dialing up over 100. In the first inning, he was at 99, and people now are saying, hey, it's only 99.
Yeah, and 8 strikeouts. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, 99 is going to play just as well as 103.
Especially when you throw a curveball at 84 miles an hour.
Right.
Yeah. One out.
Think about how he's going emotionally in the last year when he first came up. Working the All-Star game, a little bit of a dip in his career, and then he really stood out in the playoffs. And so far, it doesn't seem like he's got any opening day jitters. None so far.
He's been able to handle everything that the team has thrown at him. I mean, after 5 starts, he's an all-star. He gets to the all-star game, and after 14 starts, here he is. So, the makeup for this kid is incredible.
Well, and he's just a good, which is true of all of our guys. Young and more veterans, he's just excited to be here, excited to go out and get, frozen custard. He's excited to collect baseball cards. He's 23 years old. I was, 23 years old, I don't know what I was, I think I was still in school in graduate school.
It is wild to think about some of these kids that are coming up. You mentioned Madej, who's only 18 years old, and what we were doing at 18 or even 23 years old, it doesn't even compare to what these kids are doing. There's a smash. And that glove to right is base hit by Hayes. These kids, though, when they come into this
Hayes, base hit.
Mark, the fact that they come in and they feel comfortable, it just goes to
going to be hard to duplicate 97 wins, but the next few years will be exciting.
Another great season. I know that the deal between the owners and the players is coming good. I mean, any foresight on that? Do you have anything for us on that?
Every 4 years, or every 5 years, this is part of every sport now in the United States. And one of the things I said, and that I reported before, it's still pregame for that. We're not even into the game yet. It's pregame. We're in meetings yet that Rob Manfred and Bruce Meyer didn't figure that out. And that'll have its own cadence. And in the meantime, the sport's never been better. The rule changes are great. The athletes are exceptional. And we're getting global following now. So that's great.
The momentum, I think, in the sport, after watching the World Series, the World Baseball Classic, the sport of baseball is as popular as it's been in decades.
Crowds are great. Yeah.
I'd say, to our 22 seasons, this is the best baseball I saw all around. And it's the best California level of play. Listen, what you talked about that shoes, he threw it real fast. Was it when he was a heavy sink, but 96 maybe?
Yeah.
No, this is throwing 99, we're like, it was 99.
Yeah, and like you said, people are disappointed about it.
Yeah.
Benny had the big curveball that Uncle Charlie, yeah.
That's right. I was in Philadelphia at that crowd. Here we go.
Finish up your story.
I took a swing that I was in Philadelphia. They lead off triple. It was like the 9th or 10th inning. And you just looked at him and you knew he was going to get out again. It was crazy. My first year, he just looked so determined. And he had that Uncle Charlie.
If you're watching that beat show, come on over to the Shane Lane Homes LLC channel. Or if you're watching the Shane Lane Homes channel, go check out my farm channel, fans of the Green Bay Packers.
How do you watch a game differently now than when you watched it in year one?
Oh yeah, that too. It makes a good story. Mark, I can't think of his damn last name. Big Blues fan.
And then I get frustrated that we've lit up Dublin bus program. Really, Mark? Really?
But then the 2-out double to clear the bases.
Yeah, and by the way, baseball being what it is, two of those balls are just out the extension of the second baseman and the third baseman. The 4 runs are different. We'll take it.
Just going to be another special year, Mark. We've been talking about how the depth of this organization is as good as it's been in a long time, too. As Miz strikes out Pereira, and he is now...
Miz strikes him out. Let's go. Nice pitch.
And how many innings we got here? Like 3?
3 2/3. That's his 2 nights.
I was just gonna say, 3, 2/3, as can't count. It was, well, let me see here. It's an overcast day here for me. Well, I'm located here in the state of Wisconsin on opening day. Tell me where you guys are from.
This is very different than his first entry to the big leagues last year.
You really have to hand it to Chris Phillips and Henderson, the way they're able to handle this. It's incredible what they're able to do.
98 mile an hour.
Jim Henderson in the dugout now, so you got 2 pitching geniuses there to, move to lean on as we get to, make in-game adjustments. I noticed when Hookie went out to the mound before, I was in the suite with some guests, and just the look on his face, he was going to have a tough conversation with his.
It's like a dad going and talking to their kid, right? I'm not mad. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not mad.
It
Oh.
Giveaways you won't forget. The wait is over. Look out for more. Be here for the opening weekend of Brewers baseball. Thursday, March 26th, Saturday, March 28th, and Sunday, the 29th.
Start for Misiorowski.
Don't miss the first giveaway of the season, a replica American Family Field on Saturday, the 28th. Then bring the whole crew for Sunday baseball.
Where that commercial?
It's
I'll
every
get myself a plant.
deals and more. Bring in the start of baseball and get your tickets at Brewers.com. Wisconsin, it's an honor to be trusted by you because this is home. When you need us, we are here. One call, that's all.
Opening day, a 4-1 lead for Jacob Misiorowski and the Brewers. Our time now to check in with the Brewers president of business operations, Rick Schlesinger. And Rick, we're in a new era of Brewers TV. Our first day on the air. Distribution information was just announced earlier today, but for fans catching up, please share kind of how they can subscribe, get all of their viewing options for this season.
Yeah, so the good news is, just like last year, if you had a cable subscription, satellite subscription, or you stream the Brewers, you can do it again this year. Took a little time to get the channels out, but we're finally out. And again, so many viewing options, no blackouts, 145 local games, and Brewers.tv is now available monthly or season-long pass, $19 per month, $99 for the whole season. So if you're a streamer and you watch on your iPad or your iPhone, it's the best way to do it.
And that's an important note for fans. This is what they've been wanting, right? No blackouts, no restrictions. Just how important is that for the team to be able to offer more platforms for fans to be able to view the team?
Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is give the fans what they want, and they want to be able to watch the games on as many different platforms as possible, as wide a distribution as platforms as you can. And credit to Major Baseball for helping with those distribution deals, but it takes a while, but they're in place, and I know fans are very eager and anxious about the channels, and I know we got to the wire, but we have the channels out, so everybody should find a home in the Brewers for 145 plus games.
All right, Rick, thanks so much for the time. Again, you can go to brewers.com/watch, get all your information, make sure you're watching for season one.
Great stuff. Thank you so much. Great to have Brewers TV and that QR code that's in that lower left-hand side of your screen right now. Click that and take you right to where you need to go and subscribe. Point and click. Hamilton on the ground. Off the side of the net. Deflects and safe. Is Hamilton. There's the speed.
How about that little fortuitous bounce? Or maybe they're going to be able to get it.
Full baseball players on that.
Heads up. Able to grab it and make it close and through.
David Hamilton couldn't believe what was transpiring. Off the mound, off the bat. Still safe. Hit everything but the clown's mouth.
Yeah, amazing.
How in the hell? Who in the hell? What in the hell? What's going on? He's saying, probably saying.
Garrett Mitchell will take
Garrett Mitchell is up there at the plate.
first base in less than 4 seconds. That's flying.
Walk.
At 30
And the second.
feet per second. That's about how fast you run, isn't it?
No shot.
No shot at all.
Only when I'm running away from snakes.
Ball.
That fast.
Yes, you are up there in Arizona. Yeah.
You did see more snakes than I did in spring training.
So 3 of them actually face off.
Step off.
I saw one of my driveway. I avoided him. He wasn't a rapper. They saw a couple. Bottom line, it was a really good time to get out of Arizona.
Yes, it was. You know, smoking hot.
I was saying,
Mitchell
Mitchell drops down and bunt.
go to first base.
Go to first.
Sacrifice for Garrett Mitchell.
Sacrifice for Garrett Mitchell.
Directed at bats. For Mitchell, a walk and now a sacrifice.
Washington was thinking about second base. Well, better up to get the shore out at first.
Might as well take the show off instead of throwing it into right field.
So many different ways that they can score runs. They can play small ball, they can homers. They haven't hit a homer yet today, but they will.
Basically, this is your everyday
That has been
league.
the games.
Small ball is the keys.
Right? That's what they called it last year.
Yeah, what kind of monikers we come up
Bang, 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 there we go. Welcome in to 2026 MLB season. The season starts today. For all other 30 teams, opening day. Other teams start tomorrow.
Jordan Hicks getting ready. Former Cardinal, former Giant, Red Sox. Bounce around.
Triple digit guy.
Foul again by Ortiz.
Joey looks like he hit the weight room over the offseason.
Added about 15 pounds of muscle.
Stay strong throughout the year. Good for him.
Yeah.
And throw at second base. Hamilton's back. Couple extra reps on the bench press. Allow that first base hit to fall probably. Let it pop up on the infield.
Yeah.
There it goes. It's outside the throw. Hamilton swipes third base. We're going to see that a ton this year.
Hamilton swipes third base.
Timed him out perfectly. And not even an effort by Carroll behind home plate. Why bother? Why throw it? Steals it easily. Well done.
Infield is up with 1-2 count on Joey Ortiz. Gets a foul on the slow curveball.
It's a foul.
Jason Lane in the dugout this year with Pat Murphy. Matt Erickson, the new third base coach. Jason Lane more active on the offensive game planning part of things. Here's Matty Erickson. 1-2.
Ortiz is 2 for 2.
Beautiful. They pull it into right. People goes with the fastball. It's not overpowering. Low 90s with the fastball. And Joey, that was a battle. Talking about the Woodpeckers, right? Found off pitches, got what he liked, and hit a line drive in the right field. Up and away, went right with it. Nice at bat by Joey Ortiz. On a leg kick, foot down, then the swing.
Second, safe at second. The out is at first. It'll go 1-6-3. But by Ortiz being in motion, he beat the throw to second base.
Safe at second.
No challenge over at second base.
No challenge over at second base.
Contreras, because Ortiz was in motion.
Contreras gave him a big two-out hit. His last at bat. Just barely able to beat it. Give him a safe shot himself. He'll be on fire.
And they're going to put Contreras on intentionally. Set up the sequence. Lefty Newcomb against Yelich. Yelich over 2 couple of groundouts, and he faces Newcomb. Newcomb came on in the second inning. Starter Shane Smith knocked out. 54 pitches in an inning and 2/3.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha. Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
Made a miss the breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches.
Ball. Five to 1 Brewers. Base hit. One counts.
Person of the season to grind a run. 6-1 after 4 innings in Milwaukee on opening day.
After 4, it's 6-1.
Oh, that's a delicious looking orange slice.
Thank you. That's actually my son's slice. I'm proud of you, son. Thanks, Dad.
I'm sorry. This is a slice of your son?
Look, it's an honor to be chosen for a Blue Belt.
Well, if it's an honor.
Yeah. Just kidding. That was a really good.
The larger one is the dad.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
There's a huge
Yeah.
universe out there with a lot of galaxies.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
No. No.
Only Beers Wednesday.
Auto Owners insures your small business because it isn't small to you.
Auto owners thinks the more you protect, the more you should save. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense. That's simple human sense.
And it's simple human sense.
Hi, I'm Max. I'm here to pump you up at the pump and save you big in the gas gangs.
So you're like a mascot for a gas station? You're like a gas cop.
And you're a word nerd. Bird. I'll give you $20 for that meat stick. Nope. Okay. $19.
2 words. No comment.
Well, so you're riding on a water with us. It's brought to you by Potawatomi Sportsbook. They'll be with us all season long. Great view into the ballpark. Jacob Misiorowski is going back out there. 10 strikeouts and 4 innings of work. He's thrown 2 pitches. We face 9, 1, and 2. Aaron Ashby's getting loose for the Brewers in the bullpen. Acuna takes ball 1.
Any sign of trouble, it's going to be it for Miz. I think Murphy would like to see him pick up a win. Quick inning, I think he's going to be able to get it done.
Me too.
Or at least lead the game with the lead.
Slow roller, third base side. Bare hand pickup, throw to first.
Ow.
In this circumstance, the bare hand.
Play him anywhere. Man, he's something. That's a nice play. Whether you go with the glove and then the throw or bare hand. Well done. Defensive play of the game. Play by David Hamilton. Simply stretch fingers out to make sure he's able to get that ball in the glove in his hand.
Why don't I have this thing
Nuances of playing the infield.
up?
He has had a pretty good Brewers debut today. On base twice, scored a couple of times. That is a ball slightly high on Mydroth.
Aaron Ashby is getting ready.
On base twice. He's homered and walked. 2-1 on Mydroth. Jacob Misiorowski with 10 strikeouts on opening day. At 23 years old or younger, puts him in a pretty elite group. 3-1. Some Hall of Famers on that list, including Bob Feller, Herb Score, Don Drysdale, Felix Hernandez.
Top fella threw a no-hitter on the
Yeah.
That was the same day, but it wasn't.
a few beers with that tribute question from Bob Feller.
Guys, how about 11 Ks and a great to be back. Great to be back with baseball season. Great to be back with you guys.
Just fantastic. Such a great ballpark. You know, just being around all the people that we work with, our family here at the ballpark.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we miss it in the winter.
All the springtime inside the ballpark as the crowd sensing the moment. 1 and 2 on Olsen, Montgomery.
Mile high.
This is there. 5 innings, 1 run, 11 Ks for Miz.
Let's move forward.
Let's bring every ounce out of today and demand more of tomorrow.
Let's share what we know
Spread what we stand for.
To propel innovation.
drive compassion,
For the big stuff.
the small stuff, for my family, for my community.
Because by always pushing,
Always push. Always love.
Always learning,
Always advancing.
always advancing.
Always see how great life here can be. Race your taste buds. The new DQ Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket comes with cool DQ soft serve as a tip for just $6.99. At one of our new tequila lemons. It's the new spicy menu, only for a limited time. Everyone has free offers on the latest models, but T-Mobile gives you a lot more. T-Mobile families save over $37.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Plus, our 5-year price guarantee. Switch to T-Mobile and save on a big scale.
Oh, no. Marie?
You think you know someone until they make an unexpected leap. It's like finding out any trade is running with your understanding. Trading for the best and value under one roof.
Yeah, you know what's odd? If something's free, people just can't resist it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Wow. Is that picture free? Yeah. I need one.
But what really baffles me is that people turn down free money by not switching to Geico. Customers could save $900, you know. Oh, free picture? Yeah, it's not quite, huh? Excuse me, sorry. Do you have this in extra small?
Nah. Oversized is it? Sorry.
It feels good to find the right fit. It feels good to Geico.
Back at American Family Field and pleased to be joined by Wisconsin's own and Olympic gold medalist, long track speed skater Jordan Scholes. And Jordan, congratulations, all of your success in the Milan Olympics. 2 gold medals for you, a silver medal as well. Representing the state of Wisconsin, you had the chance to throw out a ceremonial first pitch. What has life been like for you, returning from the Olympics?
Well, it's great coming back here and actually having a lot of fans. Like walking around, I'm getting a lot of pictures taken, and it's super cool to see that. The speed skating is kind of smaller, but now, you know, at an Olympic level, winning 2 gold medals and coming here, it's great to have people taking photos and actually, you know, enjoying speed skating. And of course, I'm, you know, trying out the first pitch, so I think it went well. I think people like it, so yeah.
You said you don't have a baseball background, and in fairness, because you're busy in training for the Olympics, but you said you started practicing last night, so how did you feel the first pitch went?
Yeah, I started practicing last night, you know. Did a few too many pitches. My arm actually got a little sore, but I didn't want to have a bad pitch, so I had to practice a little bit. So I thought one day would be enough. And I think it worked out well.
How do you describe just your Olympic experience, the success you had returning home with 3 medals?
Yeah, I would say it's pretty successful. It was a pretty good time in Milan, you know, winning 2 gold medals and having, you know, some fun in the environment there. And of course, we got Snoop Dogg.
Well, yeah.
We compete with Simone Biles, so that was also cool. Snoop Dogg was sitting with Eric Heiden, so that little correlation was kind of fun. But yeah, it was a nice time.
I know Eric Heiden, also speed skater, was an idol of yours, and it was really the Vancouver Olympics, right, that started your passion for skating.
Yeah, Vancouver, watching Apollo Ono, and then we had like a pond in the backyard. We shelled off the track, started skating. But yeah, I guess Apollo was my main inspiration, and then people like Shawnee Davis and Eric Heiden just, you know, fuel their motivation for years to come. So it was nice to see them there.
Base hit.
Just looks like they're playing. They're not putting any effort in. Man, they fly. Away from these guys. Yeah. Really impressive. It was so fun to watch the Winter Olympics. And Jordan did an amazing job representing the United States.
Sal Frelick, get up, get up, get out of here, Bob. Big on! Home run! Sal Frelick, 2-1 homer. First of the career's 2026 MLB season. Let's go. Let's hype it up in the chat, folks.
Looks like headbutting a brick wall. If anybody's going to do that, it's going to be Sal and live to tell the tale about it. That ball was crushed.
No doubt. Right off the bat, you knew it was gone. Just how far was it going to go?
And Sal would tell you he had a tough spring training offensively, but he had more plate appearances than anybody on the roster.
Such a good athlete. Key player. I mean, those guys earn every inch. Works hard. Keeps himself in great shape. Terrific outfielder.
And he plays with reckless abandon.
Uniform gets dirty right away. And I think sometimes, he puts it on. When he gets to the ballpark, it looks like that.
Hamilton takes ball four. He's on.
Hamilton takes ball 4.
Here's Sal, watch and admire.
First pitch fastball down and in. He's talking about turning line. Bring it out bound. Look at that. Look at the extension there, the legs. First of the year for the Brewers.
Where Mitchell takes outside.
Yeah, Metro takes out side. Yeah. 8-1.
There's always got to be a first person to do X, Y, Z. It's also the first Hamilton back. 8-1 in the bottom of the fifth.
Brewers with 3 innings of cooking numbers today.
Mitchell to left. Peeling back towards Hayes. 2 away.
For screening, false positive and negative results may occur, not for those at high risk. Ask your provider or request Cologuard Plus online.
Now it's time for Discipline That Delivers, brought to you by Vanguard. Jacob Misiorowski today, the third National League pitcher since 1901 to have 10 or more strikeouts on opening day at the age of 23 and under. He's on a list here, Yolan and Don Drysdale.
He handled an opening day nine pretty well today. Good walk, all those strikeouts, 2 hits, gave up just 1 run. Incredible.
And the first batter, he allowed a home run.
Yeah.
Brilliant after that. Brewer Law Office's one call, that's all call, and the pen brings in Aaron Ashby, the Swiss Army knife for that Brewers pitching staff.
Yeah, talk about a well-balanced bullpen for the Brewers. 4 lefties, 4 right-handers to start the season out there in the bullpen. Ashby, great year a year ago, a 2.16 ERA. At 5-2 record in 43 games. Didn't make 1 start.
Was an opener a couple of times in the postseason. Reps the breaking ball for strike 2 on Vargas.
Yeah, that's the equalizer right there, that breaking pitch. Go mid to upper with the heater.
Foul by Vargas. Last year, first time he was totally healthy from that shoulder injury from a couple of seasons ago. If you ask any of the catchers or bullpen catchers out there, the hardest guy to catch is Ashby, just because everything he throws moves.
Nothing straight.
Got him. A dozen strikeouts for the Brewers pitching staff today against the White Sox.
Third punch out to Vargas. Fastball, he chased it. Not for anybody to get a bat on that pitch out there.
An intendee is lifted. Lanin Sosa will hit for him as the DH in cleanup spot. Rumble the first, Vaughn to a knee, 2 away. T-Mobile members, get free MLB.TV. Redeem at T-Mobile.com/MLB. New home for the Brewers, Brewers TV. Rick Schlesinger talking about the ways in which you can find your Milwaukee Brewers, whether you're on cable or DirecTV, or if you are a subscriber to Brewers TV, welcome aboard. $100 for the year. Monthly plan for $20 a month if you'd like to.
How much is that a game? What do you say, 75 cents?
Roughly 75 cents a game. Worth every penny.
What can you get for 75 cents these days?
A mint. Maybe 1 single mint, not even a pack.
How much is a pack of gum?
Not 75 cents.
Never had it. Bottom line, pretty good deal.
Great deal. All the Brewers TV that you could want. The best part, you can bring us with you. You don't have to sit in your living room if you don't want to. Stream it on your phone, your tablet. Cheers to Brewers TV. Cheers to another great season of Brewers baseball. Swinging the Mets. Hayes went after 97, came up empty. It's 2-2.
Got him.
2 more Ks for the Brewers pitching staff. Ashby.
2 more Ks. As we head to the middle of the 6th.
What's it like trying that many double play meal deals in one shift?
The team seemed to be clicking on all cylinders today. What are your thoughts?
How many double play meal deals are you shooting for next shift?
Grab a double play meal deal. 7 satisfying cheeseburgers and 2 fries. Only at George Webb.
double. I'm just seeing line drive single for a little. He's 2 for 4. Dwayne. They have a day off tomorrow. Huh. Anybody remember Justin Turner?
Since then, though, signed a big contract with the Giants, but was only there for a year and a half. He was part of the Rafael Devers deal to go to Boston. So he pitched in his 21 games. He pitched an ERA over 8 as a member of the Red Sox.
Yeah, no matter how hard you're throwing, if you can't throw anything else, the guy's going to hit you.
Giants tried to turn him into a starter a couple of years ago. And made 20 starts in San Francisco in 2024. Went back into the pen a season ago. See if we can catch on again with the White Sox. Disengagements for Hicks. Strikeout Contreras. Contreras, a 3-run double that broke the game open for the
3-1 double for him.
foul back, man. What a good cut there.
2-1 pitch, fastball ain't line, just missed it. 98 up in the zone.
Runner goes down and away. Throw to second base is picked. Tag is applied.
Out.
Tag is thrown out trying to steal second base.
What happened there? Close it second. You know, back in the old days, we say it was a flow and hit and run, but you don't do that with 2 outs, 2 strikes.
And he just pulled up.
Yeah. Not sure what he thought. Maybe a foul ball, maybe timeout. Not sure.
Wonder if he lost track of the count.
Maybe.
So now it's 3-2 on Contreras. And he draws a walk. Yelich an RBI single back in the 4th inning. Brewers with 8 runs on 9 hits today. Just 2 hits for the Chicago White Sox, and 1 came on the opening at bat of the game. Chased Mike Trout
Yeah.
run first batter. 1 hit since. Misiorowski was brilliant.
And you would think that that first batter home run might get into his head, but I mean, he's passed all those tests over the course of the last year plus. Doesn't seem like much gets him rattled.
Yeah.
Strike on Yelich. Rick Anderson loosening the Brewers' pattern. After a flawless 6th from Ashby. Yelich bangs a foul. 43,000
43,001.
You mentioned it when we were having our conversation with Brewers chairman and principal owner Mark Attanasio, but this ballpark that opened in 2001, this is the 25th year of this ballpark, and it still looks brand new.
Yeah, it does. Even down to service level. That's where the ballparks show their age, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so clean as a whistle down there. Folks around here take a lot of pride in this ballpark.
It is a great place to come to work day in and day out.
Well, bring the family to the ballpark with the new kids cheer free Sundays. Buy an adult terrace ticket for any March 29th, April 12th, or April 26th game. You can get a free kids ticket. And plus enjoy family-friendly activities at the game. MarkOrder.com/Family Sunday.
Got one of those coming up this Sunday.
You buy a ticket for the game, and you get free kids tickets. Man, make it easy, don't they?
Go Brewers.
Andrew Vaughn. Sweet ground outs, and he takes outside. Facing his former club for the first time. He's the only Brewer that is yet to reach base in this game. And he reaches the base hit. Contreras sends around third. The throw will go to third. It's late. RBI single, 3
RBI single.
I must have heard you.
Speak it into existence.
Not only did he reach base, he drove in a run with a base hit.
Yeah.
That two-seamer from Hicks up down the middle of the plate. Down hit it hard into center field. Contreras scores, and this is the touch his bag at this moment. I love watching him run. And makes it into third base easily.
It's our first yelling cut in the bags reference of the year.
Yeah.
It's on the bingo card.
Hopefully there's a lot more of that.
Here's Bowers. He singled first last time up and foul to the plate. Nine to one, bottom of the sixth. Bowers popped it up. Right behind the mound for Montgomery.
He just missed that.
South Frelick hit the Brewers' first home run of the season. Back in the fifth inning, a two-run shot. It's a 2 on and 2 out.
Hang on.
This off the inside.
Not you guys.
Strikes out South Frelick. Keep looking down and seeing the fans that are walking by us where we are in the Loesch level, Rock, and seeing all the new concession food items that they're bringing back with them. Wow.
I was watching the news this morning, and they were highlighting some of the new food that's out there. All of it.
Fried Kringle.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They have a barbecue. What is it? Nacho thing, French fries.
Yep. Deep challenge from Carolina, right?
Challenge.
Dad or dad joke.
Frustrated behind there. I mean, that wasn't even close.
He got one wrong.
Trying to help his pitcher.
Yeah.
Our executive chef cooking.
Yes. Ballpark favorites there: popcorn, peanuts, cotton candy, water, and water.
Listen, don't post another video.
Yep. Sorry, folks.
There's the Fair Foods stand. Nachos on a stick, corn dogs, funnel cake fries.
Big fan of corn dogs.
It is delish. 3-2 again. Really pops it up again.
Now, are you a ketchup or mustard guy on corn dog?
So if I was any condiment on it, it would be a ketchup guy.
Oh, you don't?
I could go plain.
Yeah.
I could go plain.
Well, I guess I could, but I prefer ketchup.
Crushing there. There's some nachos. Again, fouled away. It was the 8th pitch of the sequence. This will be number 9. David Hamilton just watching and admiring a typical South Freeling at bat. Great at bats. Look here, look here. 3-2 after ball 4. 9-pitch walk to Freeling, and they are loaded for Hamilton.
That bat. I mean, this is kind of a typical at bat the Brewers were able to put together last year, and we've seen it again today. Do whatever you can to put tough pitches, get a bat on them, foul them off, get something you like, or draw a walk.
Bullpen's moving. Paez, the right-hander. Hamilton having a great Brewers debut. He's reached on a catcher's interference, single,
Yeah.
and he's walked.
This has been the issue with Hicks because we're based on balls. 3 of them in this inning.
Man, everybody.
Hamilton makes a foul. He was fortunate.
I am back, everybody. 3-2.
Everybody's got good speed on the pillows right now for the Brewers. Foul away, we'll do it again. 33 pitches in the inning for Hicks.
Yeah. I don't know how to strike on that.
We have seen some deep counts in this game.
Yep.
Miz got better as the game went on. Ball 4. It's 10-1 Brewers after the base.
10-1.
Walking Will Venable is going to make a change. 4 walks in the inning from Jordan Hicks. And the Brewers keep piling on. Putting one on the White Sox. 10-1, still hitting in the bottom of the 6th.
Huh.
We hate rain delays and expensive car repairs. Why? Because repairs slow us down in the red, white, and blue. We move fast, baby. A repair bill can hit just like a fastball to the beat. Nobody wants that. With CarShield, you don't pay for covered repairs. With over 20 years of experience and being America's most trusted name in auto protection, CarShield's a lot like me. Awesome. Don't get caught looking. Call CarShield and save. Woo! Be here for the opening weekend of Brewers baseball. Thursday, March 26th, Saturday, March 28th, and Sunday, the 29th.
Start for Misiorowski.
Don't miss the first giveaway of the season, a replica American Family Field on Saturday the 28th. Then bring the whole crew for Sunday baseball, packed with family-friendly experiences, deals, and more. Ring in the Starter Baseball and get your tickets at Brewers.com.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball is presented by Potawatomi Sportsbook. Bet above the rests. And by Prevagen. Prevagen, made for your brain. I agree. The Brewers are important here. Good call. School is cool.
Important there.
Here's Garrett Mitchell. Major League debut.
Major League debut.
Right-hander for the White Sox, and here it's a mess. Bases loaded, two away. Garrett Mitchell has walked, sacrificed, and fly to left. Tight, bonus strike. White Sox took a 1-0 lead on the first batter of the ballgame. It's been all Brewers since then.
1-0 White Sox at the beginning. It's been all Bulls since.
Check the swing. Didn't go.
And it's been consistent 4 to 6 innings with crooked numbers. Fastball slider for Paez. His numbers last year in April.
Three and one. Garrett Mitchell. The Brewers have only been retired in order one time, and that was in the third. They've had a man on in every inning of the game. Mitchell, big swing.
Big swing.
Garrett Mitchell has a short compact swing. Seems like he waits as long as he can, and then he fires that bat.
Use his timeout before 3-2 pitch.
They would wait as long as anybody in the big leagues.
Runners will go on 3-2.
Warners will go on 3-2.
Coming away, do it again.
Colin Ray doing it again.
Good pitch to hit right there from Garrett Mitchell.
Yeah, right down the middle.
I wonder if Miz is doing this.
Slowed it today. He's on deck.
Yeah, we're at the bottom. 6. I think they pulled him.
And he took it down 1 for ball 4. Another bases loaded walk.
Another walk.
That was a breaking pitch on a full count. That's what we're talking about with Garrett Mitchell. He can wait as long
Yeah,
as anybody.
Aaron Ashby only went 5.
Comeback swing, and because of that, he's able to wait on that breaking pitch that ended up out of the strike zone.
Well, Pat Murphy decides he does not want Joey Ortiz to have this plate appearance as Brandon Lockridge scored. It'll be Luis Rengifo making his Brewers debut. Rengifo spent his entire career with the Angels. Comes to the plate in Brewers uniform for the first time.
Yeah.
That's a sneaky pop in that bat.
On strike on Rengifo.
Ball on the strike on the way he full.
Paez is come in, walked the first man he faced. Ninth man to hit in the inning is Rengifo. Popped him up, foul territory, and that one's in the seats.
See, this kid's got a pretty good changeup. Maybe his best pitch, most effective pitch.
He's in his big league debut right now. Penix and Paez.
There we go. Nope. Ball inside. 2-2. 2-2.
This offense from Brewers just relentless. Slow ground ball. Paez has it. The Brewers are finished. 9 come to the plate. They scored 3 times. Ended up drawing a total of 5 walks in the inning. Here comes Grant Anderson.
Here comes Grant Anderson.
Potawatomi Sportsbook invited me, John Coon, to be their spokesperson. I have enjoyed it. Great food. Live podcast. And a huge win. Potawatomi Sportsbook. Your sport, our stadium.
Tim and Lauren had a roommate situation, 3 of them to be exact. So the first-time parents looked for their first house and found help at Landmark Credit Union. We guided them through the process. We learned lots at our free seminar and were pre-approved online in no time. Learned nothing about raising kids, but hey, you'll be great new parents, new homeowners, and new dog owners. Really, guys? Landmark Credit Union. Banking made easy. Chicken Al Pastor is back at Chipotle, where fire meets flavor, where heat meets pineapple sweet, where chicken meets the sizzle of the grill, and where fans meet their favorite. Chicken Al Pastor, where fire meets flavor.
It's truck month with a Ford crew. Final days.
Final day Saturday. You won't even know time is running out for truck load deals. And America needs Ford F-Series. Available both out on board.
Final days of truck month.
And there's no time to waste.
I'll catch up.
Get 0% financing, 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days, plus 1,000 special cash and 1,000 open bonus cash. Only at your Wisconsin Ford dealers.
Potawatomi Sportsbook invited me, John Coon, to be their spokesperson. I have enjoyed it.
Great food.
Live podcast. And a huge win. Potawatomi Sportsbook. Your sport, our stadium.
Toyota game reset as we have reached the 7th inning on opening day 2026. Jacob Misiorowski, youngest player in big league history since 1901.
Mets beat the Pirates 11-7.
Fewer hits on opening day. That's quite the reset.
And was able to get through 5 innings. That will allow him to be credited with a victory if this stays the way it is.
94 pitches through those 5 innings of 1-run ball. And finished with his best inning.
83 Washington, middle of 3.
See Grant Anderson take over on the mound. Brewers used a workhorse last year out of their pen. Seattle to Murakami.
And a big surprise coming out of spring training. Nobody knew who he was. So he took the mound in the regular season. He was terrific.
One of the few guys back in the Brewers bullpen. Murakami, ground ball, snared by Bowers. Flips to Anderson, covering to get the out. Spoils a potential first base hit in the big league career. Murakami.
A good job by Grant Anderson not giving it up. Once once that ball was bobbled, he kept going. And Brown was able to hit him on the run to first base. But PFP working beautifully that time. Sometimes you got to slow down a little bit when you see a bobble like that, but he got the out.
Herrera, the hitter, he's over to the couple of Ks, and he taps this one foul. No base runners allowed for this Brewers pitching staff since the fourth inning. Defensively, some changes. There's Luis Rengifo at third, Bowers back at first. Here, Hamilton slides over to short. Brandon Lockridge is at left. He went 2-2. Got him. That Frisbee slider, another strikeout for the Brewers staff. 14 Ks in all.
That's kind of typical of Pat Murphy, right? I mean, you got the big lead, you get everybody, get their feet wet in the regular season, you're in the ballpark, get everybody involved. The only guy that has not played, Gary Sanchez, the backup catcher, got to save somebody.
On the ground is short, checking on Hamilton. Tough hop, stays with it, throws it off. 1, 2, 3. Go to the Chicago White Sox.
God.
And we will stick right here for God Bless America at American Family Field. 43,000 plus.
43,000 plus for God bless America.
If you're Brewers fans, 11-1. Now, God bless America.
Misiorowski from Brewers Guest Services.
Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Bring on the spring and the Honda
Ah.
Spring event. Honda
God bless America.
with available features like all-terrain tires, off-road tune suspension, and trail option. All from the 2025 Kelly Goodwood Best Value brand. Right now, you can get $299 per month lease or 2.99% APR on 2026 CRV all-wheel drive LX.
You come on your network. Don't forget the one underground. For 50 years, Digger's Hotline has helped protect Wisconsin.
season underway. Off day tomorrow, and then game 2 of the series scheduled for Saturday. Chad Patrick against Sean Burke. Brandon Sproul will make his Brewers debut on Sunday. Serious octane on that kid.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing that, huh? Friday is a rainout day. Even though we do have a roof here, Major League Baseball has incorporated a rainout day for this series. Rainout opening day, you have the next day.
Just in case. Even though that is very, very, very rare in this place. The roof is beautiful. You know you're going to have a game.
Yeah.
Get off the end of that foul by Turan on that changeup. Looking forward to seeing Sproul. Of course, Chad Patrick was outstanding for Brewers in his rookie season. He goes Saturday. And then Kyle Harrison on Monday before Brandon Woodruff makes his season debut Tuesday. Turan draws another walk. That's the 10th walk allowed by the White Sox pitching staff.
3-2 changeup.
It's D.L. Hall getting loose in the Brewers bullpen. We see Ashby today. We've seen Brett Anderson. 5 innings from Misiorowski. Historic day, 9 Ks through his first 4 innings and finished with 11. Franchise record for most strikeouts on an opening day for Jacob Misiorowski. Bested it by 3.
He seems to be able to handle anything the Brewers throw at him. And he did it in interesting fashion. Not many pitches over 100. I think that's a good thing. A good breaking ball today to a handful of changeups.
Gotta imagine, Rock, that with the hitter knowing that he has 103 in the tank, but he's sitting 97, 99, just knowing that 103 is back there.
Hey, it's in the back of your mind, for sure. If you're starting that bat a little bit early, then you would like to get the bat head out.
Contreras pops it up. Frustrated. One away in this 7th inning.
According to Don Petronio, he only threw 3 pitches, 100 plus miles an hour today.
Case from Don's notepad that it is accurate.
Everything he throws at you is accurate. Except maybe a fudge on a golf score.
He doesn't take offense to a lot of things. He took offense to that.
You can say anything you want, but don't get on his golf game. No.
One on Yelich. Station to station for the Brewers. Yelich with his 2nd hit. He's on for a 3rd time.
Both of his hits into center field.
Brandon Lockridge with his first plate appearance of the season. He had a great spring. Lockridge with the injury to Jackson Churio may benefit from the Churio injury in terms of playing time.
See him out there against left-handed starters.
Brewers got him from the Padres at the trade deadline. The Nestor Cortez trade, and for Lockridge, he's got to 14th straight win. The team that ever won more than 14 straight games. It was Lockridge that sealed the deal. 13 in a row was the old franchise record, 1987.
Start the season, yeah, 13-0.
Lockridge squeezed number 14.
14 to 1.
Deals and more. Ring in the Starter Baseball. Get your tickets at Brewers.com.
You think you know someone until they make an unexpected leap. It's like finding out new trade is running so you can invest and value possible route.
14 to 1 Brewers. This comprehensive telecast presented by authority of the Milwaukee Brewers may not be reproduced, retransmitted in any form. Accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Milwaukee Brewers. Brock, I didn't have to read that off the net this time.
Yeah, that went a long way, right? I mean, I saw that a lot. I mean,
That's so.
social media. Yeah. You never know when you have an opportunity to make an impact, do you? I mean, you read off the backstop net.
Rumble short, tough play. Hamilton, no chance to get it through. You just never know when those things organically happen, Ron.
Just got to take advantage of it. You never know. Make a name for yourself.
That's the name that we're going to have for this
Another name for yourself. I mean, I made a pretty good name for yourself anyway as I backpedal.
And you're a part of that too, Ron. The two of us.
Yeah.
Base hit by Acuna against D.L. Hall, who's in the game for the first time. And strikeout Mindroth, who's homered to open up the ball game, and he's walked. Jordan Leisure getting ready for the White Sox.
Jordan Leisure.
That's up and out. Ball to strike.
Bomb strike. Be right back. Hang on.
Brewers brought their bats to the yard today. 14 runs on 12 hits. They've scored at least 2 runs in each of the last 4 innings.
They don't have an inning. They've scored only 1 run.
Drawing 10 walks to go along with it.
Last year the Brewers had 35 or 53 innings.
appearances, his first year 20 a season ago. Had an oblique issue that cost him time. Vargas fouls it away. He's settled into a nice niche with the Brewers. Started 3 games as an opener last year. So Quinn Priester following him. Everything else out of the bullpen.
Not overpowering. I mean, he's got really good command, a good changeup. He gets some ground balls. Chad Patrick, Friday start, I should say Saturday start. Along with Priester.
Priester starting this year on the injured list. He had some issues with his wrist. But the wrist issues were a problem with his shoulder, apparently. Started reverberating down. He says he's feeling good. He's thrown some bullpens, and they hope that he's going to be back around May. As Vargas takes inside, that's the second walk issued by DL Hall. 1 away, bases loaded for Chicago.
Well, let's check out our first hammer of the game of the year. Johnny's Lounge at Beaver Dam. They call it early by 10 o'clock tomorrow. They get 40 tickets to a Friday night game in the Miller Lite Beaver Dam. So for courtesy of the Tavern League, Wisconsin, and Miller Lite.
Just like that, gentlemen's got Miller Lite. That's great directing from John Walsh. Great camera work from Megalodon.
Top of the 8th, still.
Good day to be back in the yard. See some new bells and whistles that we've got with our Brewers TV package, wire cam with Megalodon that follow Jake Bowers into the dugout. He's out on the point with Sophia. Drone coverage.
Yeah.
There's our wire cam. We had that a few times last year, but this is going to be every single game of American Favorite Field this year.
Somewhere behind this ballpark to get away from the cameras, right?
I mean, we even got a camera up in the booth, too. They're always watching us. See? Rock, you look great.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I didn't see it. I'm looking at your monitor. I didn't see it for a second.
Just got to give it time.
Hey, look at we're not going to be in ties very often. It's
No.
going to be nice.
Yeah, don't get used to the ties in the booth. This is, I think on Saturday we're going to be in quarter zips, right?
How many did you get?
Quarter zips? 1.
I got one.
I got 1.
We're going to be wearing that out pretty good.
That's okay. That's okay. Have they told us, by the way, what we need to wear underneath? Do we like wear t-shirts underneath, or do we have to wear collared shirts? Brent, our producer, is breathing into a paper bag. Oh my gosh, you'll get an email tomorrow. He's trying to get through today.
I think the only important thing that we have to keep in mind is that we have to all wear the same color
Yes.
shirts.
Yes.
Other than that, I mean, we can figure that out on our own. No longer do we get, sport coat and tie emails.
Special occasions.
Right.
And watching the temperatures.
Maybe Easter, right?
Yeah.
Easter, Mother's Day, Father's Day, those types of holidays.
4th of July, potentially.
Yeah.
But we don't have to watch the temperature gauge. And all of our stuff has Brewers logos on it.
Yeah.
Even better. The end of that foul. Even Sophia has a polo that she can wear with the Brewers logo on it.
It was good that you
Hey, Steve's a strike.
Here's Dom. That's Dom's leg. It's not just a rogue. That's not a rogue foot coming in.
No. I'm not even gonna.
We need medical attention. Rock has hamstring issues.
A little tight.
These were a gift from Rock a couple of years ago, so thank you.
No comment on that.
Fantasy camp legend.
Yes.
These are the things you discuss in a 14-1 game on opening day.
Right.
14-1 game.
This is going to be questions about Roy and Rupert.
I was very busy in my back and front yards when I got home the other day from the winter gatherings.
Did he help?
It's a solo operation. 1-2. And he got him.
Got him.
DL Hall got
This game is all 14-1.
and he cleaned it up.
1-4 to 1. Yeah, I'll recap it later, folks. Adios.
We did it.
We're going to the ninth.